to clean up my stove. Maybe something I do today. I need to clean up a lot of things, I guess. Some messes here, there, and everywhere. That side of the is like coffee cups that are clean. The AeroPress from last night, a couple of salad bowls that are clean. Everything's clean. I just need to get motivated to put away. It's just like my laundry. I need to get motivated to put my laundry away. So I wonder if, since these are cold now, if I'm able to just run it through without having to spritz it with water. We're gonna go for a big cup today. So I'm gonna try to float about 450 to 500 milliliters of water in there. Freezer seems to work. Well, I mean, this is just day 2 with this coffee, so that's kind of silly to say. I'm gonna try to do it without spritzing the beans. I'm gonna see if the cold helps. With the whole dealio. Let's see. So one of the things I kind of wanted to just talk about is just happened actually. When I bought this GoPro, it came with 1 battery. Ooh, it still smells really nice. Well, I don't know why I say that, because it's like, it's still fresh coffee, for crying out loud. But when I bought this GoPro 10, it came with 1 battery, which I didn't think was very efficient for the things that I might need to do. So I bought 2 off-brand, one of those weirdly named Platypus Castle blah 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 companies that you see on Amazon. And it was 2 batteries. I think it was like 2 batteries for like $30. What was really nice is that it came with a charger. Those 2 batteries did, which I assume GoPro at the very base level wanted you to charge the battery in the camera, which is very annoying. So it came with this really cool charger that you could put 3 batteries in. So I've got the main battery in there and then the 2 generics in there as well. The generic ones, as of late, have started shutting off. Like this one just did. It was like at 93%, but the camera shut off. And then as I was going downstairs, I powered it back on to get the other battery, and it said low. It was turned off because of low battery, and it was at 93%. So these batteries are malfunctioning big time. So I need to get rid of them. And today I just decided I was just going to buy. There's an extended life that sends out a little bit more amperage. That's a GoPro branded battery. So that should be here tomorrow morning. It won't be here in time for charging and whatnot, but because I think they all come empty. But so I need to get rid of those other 2 batteries, unfortunately. Something else has been happening is once I'm done with them, I'll try to put them in the charger, and they're a little bit fatter than they were. So I think that they're just expanding. So they definitely need to be gotten rid of. So I've taken them both out of the charger, and we'll see what happens there. So that's one thing. Batteries are weird, and GoPros are the Mini Cooper of cameras because you get the bare minimum when you buy one, and it's accessories, accessories, accessories. You want a radio? Oh, gee, that's extra, you know? You want a turn signal? Whew. Well, you could get the regular turn signal, or you could get the deluxe turn signal that actually clicks when it is turned on. You know, it's that kind of a thing. So that was one thing. The other thing is this morning I took my third. This is my 3rd Ozempic stick. I decided to do it in my stomach this time. Don't recommend. If you can get away from, if you can keep doing it in your thigh, I would definitely do that. It didn't hurt. It just, when the needle went in, it didn't hurt to start with. And then, I mean, you're breathing. You're not holding your breath. You're breathing. And I probably should have held my breath. So you're kind of following the stick a little bit as you're breathing. And then when the Ozempic started to flow through the needle, because it's cold, I could feel it, and it stung just a little bit. It was like the tiniest little sting. And then you sit there and you hold it for like 6 seconds, and then you pull out, and then it still stung just a little bit at the site where it was injected. So I would say stick with your thighs. I'm not even going to try, because you could also do it in the back of your arm. Not even going to bother. Not going to try. I may try in my stomach a little lower, because there's like a really big area in your stomach area where you can stick the thing. There's also big areas in your thighs where you can stick it. So it's like, in both thighs. So I think I'll just start doing the Ozempic in both thighs. Oh, the other thing. Someone asked, where was the brother posts for August the 6th? And I swear there were 2 of them. 2 separate people addressing me as brother to start with. And which, again, I'm sorry if that upset the people that posted that, but brother's a very weirdly kind of singular thing to me. I have a brother. He's younger than I am by about 2 years. I have a brother-in-law who is his wife's brother, who I haven't spoken to in a great many years, but still love dearly. He was younger when I first met them. And I took him to concerts, I took him to wrestling events. We just had the greatest time, and I just think the world of him. And, brother, he's brother. And then, the people I grew up with, who are my best friends, they are, I think I call one of them, hey brother, how you doing? So it's a word that has a lot of meaning to me. So when internet folks put forth that with no, and I don't know them, I guess is a good way to put it. And I don't know them. I have no idea who they are. I don't, they're not, they're a blank slate writing a note to me on the internet, out of billions of people that could be doing same, so I don't know them. So and that word just has a lot of significant meaning to me, and has for many years. And, and I have friends that I call brother. So it's just weird. It's just one of those weird trigger words when it's not somebody I know calling me that. It just weirds me out. It's just one of those, electricity runs up my spine and I'm like, ugh, no, immediate turn off, So, and I'm very sorry if my saying that yesterday and today now upsets you, and I apologize, but there's just those words there are trigger words that just get me like, I don't know. We're pressing pause on this conversation. I'm done. We'll come back to it if I feel like it. That kind of a thing. It's just something I don't do. There's 2 words, and it's that word and then the gay slur. I won't, if it's passing, even if it's just, 2 buddies and buddies, it's like, I really don't want to be your buddy. It's not that you may or may not be a good person. It's just that you've immediately turned me off to you, and I have better things to do. And I have enough friends, I have enough friends that don't say that. I don't need it, and it might be petty. It might be, small, small-minded, but I can make that decision, because I'm a human being, and there are things that I don't like. And if I don't like that, there's enough people that don't do the things I don't like that, I can work with them, So, yeah, I guess that's weird and silly, but I'm fine with that. I'm fine with being weird and silly. So, yeah, again, I apologize, but they are still on my list of posts to me underneath that video. I did go to the video and it looks like those posts are not there. So I don't know if they were deleted. I don't know if YouTube hides those comments because they're a low volume channel or YouTube subscriber, and you know they've got to get to a certain point before those kind of things get visible. I don't know how YouTube works, to be honest with you, but I do know that I did not hide them or delete them because they weren't offensive in the grand scheme of things. But you know they were just, you know, not something that I was into. So, you know, that's why I mentioned it. So, but yeah, no, there's still there, at least for me. I don't know if YouTube decided to hide them or what. So, and yeah, I think even though I didn't mention Ozempic at all, Matt has a theory that Google will put closed captioning down. So maybe words in there kind of put it something. I don't know. It's weird. Hi. What are you doing? Are you dancing? Are you dancing? What are you doing, lady? Huh? Get you. You're all fuzzy. Ugh. I gotta brush you, I guess. Is that what I have to do? Do I have to brush you? She likes putting her nose in pants and in pockets and then things that are like puffy, like this. She'll put her nose in it. Come on, where'd you go? There you are. Hi. What are you doing? Huh? Bugged me all night, and then when the morning came, she got right up next to me and started to go to sleep, right as I was like, I need to get up. So it's generally what happens. And generally, no, don't put the coffee down the drain. Yeah, we made it. It's fine. Yeah. She's a funny little thing. But I love her. All right. Coffee. And now, we can get around here real quick. Let's see what she's doing. That is what she's doing. She's licking the box. And putting her nose up on it. What are we even doing? Oh, this morning I noticed that I'm up to 800 subscribers. Wild. That's amazing. That's great. Year and a half, starting at like 96, 95 subscribers. Now I'm up to 800 in a year and a half. That's pretty amazing. And that number will go down and back up because there's always a lull. Probably lose a couple before the day's out for whatever reason. My Lego stuff's still going, or Lego, it's Mega Bloks, hell, what I should have named the series, but it might get into the 30 episodes, I don't know. The nacelles didn't take nearly as long as that saucer section, but I think it might reach 30 episodes before it's all said and done, so that'll be really cool. Got a really nice, fruity, jammy kind of smell. Just enough funk to let you know that it's a naturally processed coffee. It's got a beautiful color. I mean, to my eye, it's almost like a cherry, a deep, deep, deep cherry. And it's interesting how much different the Chemex tastes as opposed to the AeroPress, because same coffee, same water temperature, the preparation method just gives it this different texture and flavor, and it's very smooth, and it's got that subtle kind of funkiness now. I can taste it. Yesterday it wasn't quite there, but now there's that subtle little funkiness of the naturally processed fruit and then the roasting process. Because they do what the Derriodos people did. They grow it and then they have it sent away to have it processed because they don't have anything processed near the trees because those trees will pick up flavors and smoke and chemicals released into the air, and those will translate into tastes and flavors and notes in the coffee, which is why they surround their groves with fruit trees or strawberry plants or blackberries or raspberries, that kind of a thing. So when, you know, pollination happens and, you know, the fruits and the flowers from the fruits come to a head, you know, that infuses the coffee with all of those flavors. At least that's my understanding. I could be wrong, but I think that is what happens. That's why they surround everything with fruit trees and why they don't process the coffee on site. They send it to a processing facility miles away that takes the fruit off, washes the bean, and then roasts it to its light, medium, or dark, or espresso. So, and this is just absolutely fun. I think tomorrow I will definitely get some coffee cups down, smaller coffee cups, and try to do a cupping to see what that's all about and if I can do it successfully. It doesn't seem that difficult. It's just a matter of getting the water temperature right and the amount of coffee in the bottom of the cup right, because you add coffee directly to the bottom of the cup, and then you add the water, and then you stir, and then you let it brew for a certain amount of time, and then you kind of skim off the floating coffee grounds because everything else should have settled to the bottom, and then you just slurp with a spoon to get like the essence of the coffee, and which is, I guess, is weird because it seems like you should get the essence of the coffee here while you're drinking it. This is what you're drinking. This is the end result of what you're doing. A cupping is not something you're going to do every day unless you are, you know, someone that tastes coffee for a living or checks coffee flavor for a living, you know, that kind of a thing. So anyway, to recap just a little bit, I'm sorry if that kind of a thing upsets you, the whole brother thing. But yeah, it just threw me for being weird, because you're used to, like I said, when you get to a certain amount of people that are watching the video, you start to get comments, and you start to get more comments, and the comments get a little weirder, a little deeper, and a little stranger. And that's the first time I've ever been hit by somebody saying that to me, and it just really, it really gave me the oogie boogies. It really did. I'm like, no, I can't do that. That's not for me, you know? So, you know, and I'm sorry if that upsets you or bothers you, but I can't not mention it, you know? I mean, that's what this whole thing's about, is for me to talk through stuff. The coffee's great, but in the end, you know, you're here for some reason to experience the day that I had prior, and maybe what's coming up, and my excitement or my anxiety or my fear or my joy or whatever towards that. And people like that kind of emotional drama. I mean, it's why that reality TV crap still happens. I mean, I guess this is reality YouTube. But I'm not making anybody eat pig intestines or cow testicles. So I did have somebody drink coffee once. That's probably the worst of it. So thank you so much for watching today. I really appreciate it. Tomorrow I will get that cupping, and I'll get down some other coffees just to taste and compare, because I know I have some non-flavored standard specialty coffees up there that I would like to do the same thing to. So we're going to do that tomorrow and see what else comes up. But yeah, so Ozempic shot number 3 into my here. Stingy, I guess. Not pain, not like being stabbed, how I think being stabbed by a sword would feel. I mean, the needle's only like that big, but still, you know, the cold going through, it's probably going through my abs, which yesterday I gave a 40 sit-up routine to, stretched out over like 5 or 6 minutes. and already a little tender, and that was probably not the best thing to do. It's just funny because I just picture me doing sit-ups today and looking down, and suddenly a clear liquid, it just squirts out of the place where I like a National Lampoon's movie. That's not going to happen. I'll let you know tomorrow if it does, but I don't think it's going to happen. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow. I'll do that cupping, and we'll see what else comes up. Have a cup of coffee, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.